Football, football, football. Football has become the opium of life nowadays. And for that reason, I say football is life. Which team do you support in English Premier League? Are you a Manchester City fan? Or are you a Liverpool fan? Or are you as proud as me being a Chelsea fan? Or are you an Arsenal fan? Or you are just a Manchester United fan who we can categorize them as the rest? Okay. Football knows ways of humbling people in life. And that's why I say football is life. If you are an Arsenal fan, there's a way you can be humbled by football. Having a superb squad, having a good coach, having a good stadium, then no trophies. Or being like Manchester United, who thrive in histories. And that's why I'm saying life is like a history. Life is history, and history is like in football. It's like if you're a Manchester United fan, you'll keep reminding people how once you were successful. You'll say things like, hey, there's a time I used to have Mercedes Benz. I used to drive with so and so. I used to go to this club and this club. But now, nobody recognizes you. That is life. That is life. And that is how football is life. Football can be like Manchester City. There was a time in life when Manchester City was a small team. It was a team that was competing with teams like Watford. Then in the wake of 2007-2008 season, Manchester City rose. And things have never been the same again. That is how life is. There's a time when you can have a bad past, a totally pathetic past. Then there comes that time when you make an extreme changeover. An extreme changeover that you become a shining star that everybody wants to associate with. Football is life, and life can be like Arsenal. You do all things. Each new time you say there's always a next season. You try to make ends meet, and when you fail, you say there's always a next season. And you'll continue telling people there's always a next season. Football can be like Chelsea, never tolerating stupidity. Life also can be like that, whereby the people around you are not permanent, just like Chelsea coaches. And that is how life should be. When you welcome in somebody as your friend, don't make him a permanent friend. Be ready to chase him away if you're not benefiting from that person. If that person is not benefiting you in any way, just take a step of faith like Chelsea and chase him away from your life. Life can be like Tottenham. You have all the best things, all the best plays, all the best things you wish for, but winning trophies has just been hard. Winning accolades has just been hard. And life can also be like Leicester. You know, Leicester was a team that came from relegation. You can come from that relegation of life, then win the trophy, and from that time, people will no longer take you as a small man. People will no longer take you as a small person. In football, we have terms like offside, we have terms like goalkeeper, defenders, midfielders, strikers. We have terms like yellow card and red cards, penalties. We have the VAR, that is the video assistance referee. And we have other terms like the announcer, the stadium, the pitch, and the supporters. Life is like that. In life, there is a goal. In that goal, you stand as a goalkeeper. You need to protect that goal so that it is not scored. In life, you have people called defenders. Defenders are like your parents, like your father, who they defend that the goals you stand for are protected. In life, you can be a striker. Your father or your parents who are defenders will pass the ball to the teachers who are the midfielders. The midfielders will pass the ball to you, the striker. And as a striker, it is either you score or you lose that goal. But losing the goal does not mean that you are not a good striker. Losing the goal does not mean you cannot make a good player. That is life. So football is life. And even in relationship, you can compare them to football. You must have a goal. You must have the defenders. You must have the goalkeeper. You must have the midfielders. You must have the strikers. And you must make sure the goal is scored and your goal is not scored. In football, we have the fans. So is in life. In life, we have fans who will cheer or jeer you. When you are playing good, your fans will cheer you. They will clap. They will clap. They will clap. But those people who don't support you, they will totally jeer you. They will discourage you. They will make comments to put you down. But never give up. Some jeers are only meant to make you strong. In football, we have the announcer. So is in life. In life, we have that person, that voice which tells you, which tells the world how you played. And they congratulate you, and others even go ahead to decongratulate you. That is life. In football, there's an offside. So is in life. In life, there are times when you want to achieve something, then you are caught offside. That thing will not achieve it. But that should not make you stop following your dream of scoring the other side. Football is life. In football, you have yellow card and red card. And this is a way of penalizing. So is in life. In life, when you do a mistake, it's either you're yellow carded or red carded. When you're yellow carded, you have another chance to play and prove that you can achieve what you want. But when you are red carded, you are removed from that game. But that does not mean that you are stopping from being a player. You will continue being a player. You will continue achieving other accolades. And maybe after 2 games, you will come back to the field and maybe you'll be the top scorer. That is life. And that is football. So whenever you watch football, try and learn something. Like the past weekend, it was interesting to get the mighty Manchester City beaten by a small team that is from relegation, Norwich. Then Chelsea thoroughly walloped Wolverhampton. Then Arsenal blew a 2-0 goal advantage in the first half to draw with Watford, which is actually the last team, 2-2. Then we have Tottenham, who scored very well. So that should encourage you. Anytime you're living your life, try and live a life learning from the football people watch. Even in relationship, learn something. When a player or when your spouse or when your partner is not benefiting you, learn a lesson from Chelsea. Walk away. Walk away and get a new player who you know can help you achieve what you want. When a player is good, just like in football, when a player is good, we encourage him to continue playing good. So when you get a good spouse, when you get a good partner, keep on encouraging each other that together you can make it and together you can win accolades. Just like in football where we have goals. So in a relationship, so you should too have goals. Finally, football must not be taken just as a sport. It must be taken as a life lesson, so that whenever you do, whatever you do, you've learned something. Because football is life. And just like in football, losing points in one game does not mean you're bad. Even in your academics, when you lose something, when you lose the grades, it does not mean you're stupid. It means there's another chance. And when you get the other chance, try and make it better. And together, we shall understand that football is life, and life is football.